Okay, we'll look at the homework in section 2.1, at least some of the homework problems, like in problem number 1. If the cornerstone represents when a building was built and it reads MCM LVII, when was the building built? Okay, this is written in Roman numerals here, so we'll have to translate this into a Roman numeral. The M in this case represents 1000. Now, if you remember, CM, that represents 900 because C is 100 and M is 1000. So 100 less than 1000 would be 900. So that's 900. The L represents the 50. V represents 5. And of course the I's represent each one. So if you were to add these numbers up together, 1900, 1000 plus 900 plus 50 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1, you'll get 1957. That means since 1957. So here, the building was built in the year 1957. All right, problem number 2 is writing the number 537 in Roman numerals. Okay, let's take the number 500. The 5 is in the hundreds place, so 500 as a Roman numeral is D. The 3 is in the hundreds place, that's 300. Well, we know, that's 30, I'm sorry. 30, you have to have 3 x's because each x represents 10. And then for 7, we have to write that as a V for 5, and then an I for the 6, and then another I for the 7. So this represents 537. So here, that will be D, X, 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 V, I as the Roman numeral for 537. Right, number 3 is the use of the Egyptian numeration system. Here we want to write this numeral as a Hindu Arabic number. Now, this is written in Egyptian numeration, so if you look at this, we have 3 scrolls that represents 300. And then you have 2 heel bones, that's going to be 2 for 20, and then you have 3 vertical staff, that's 3. So here in this case, this would represent the number 323. Right, number 4. For the following decimal numeral, give the place value of the underlined numeral. Here we got the number 756,819. And we want to find out what is the place value position the number 6 is in. Now we can go from left to right, from right to left, and count. This right here is the 1's place. The 1 is in the 10's place. The 8 is in the 100's place. The 6 is, in this case, the 1000's place. So here the number 6 represents the 1000's place. Right, number 5 is a number that's written in expanded form, and we want to write that as a base 10 numeral. Here you got 6 times 10 to the 6 plus 3 times 10 to the 4th plus 4 times 10 to the 1st. In this particular case here, 6 times 10 to the 6 is going to be 6 million. Then I'm going to add to it 3 times 10 to the 4th, which is going to be 30,000. And then 4 times 10 to the 1 would be plus 40. So if we were to add these numbers together, you'll get 6,030,040. So 6 times 10 to the 6 plus 3 times 10 to the 4th plus 4 times 10 to the 1 would be 6,030,040. By the way, that's the 0 there. All right, number 6. What is the minimum number of quarters, nickels, and pennies needed to make 124 cents? Okay, let's look at the number of quarters that we need. There are 4 quarters that will make up $1. Okay, so here we know we're going to need 4 quarters. So that means we got 24 cents left to make up from the nickels and the pennies. But for 20 cents, we can use 4 nickels because it takes 4 nickels to make up 20 cents. So we'll use 4 nickels, and then the remaining 4 would be pennies. So we need 4 quarters, 4 nickels, 4 pennies to make 124 cents. And then finally, number 7 is to convert 41 months into years and months. In this case, we know that there are 12 months in a year, so if we divide 12 into 41, well, 12 into 41 would go 3 times. So that means 12 times 3, that's 36. And then 36 from 41 would give you 5. So here we have 3 years. And then we got 5 months left over. So 41 months is equivalent to 3 years and 5 months. Okay, this should be enough to help you with some of the homework problems that are on the actual MyMathLab homework assignment for this particular section.